Hey, what's up, YouTube? It's your boy, that stuttering GGGGG. A few of my subscribers hit me up yesterday, and they're like, hey, why do you call yourself the stuttering G when you don't even stutter? But listen, I have an answer for you. Um, when I make these videos, I record the audio over and over again until I don't stutter. But going forward, and when I make these videos, I'm gonna stutter. And when I stutter, I'm not gonna do it on purpose. I was just born this way. This is just who I am. That's why I wanted to brand this channel that Stuttering G. And also, you guys, I have 7 subscribers. Thank you very much for subscribing to my channel. That really means a lot to me. Help me reach my goal of 1K. Do me a favor. It's gonna take you 1 second. When you watch this video, share this video to your friend. And when you share it to your friend, have them share it to their friend, and so on and so on. Help me reach my goal of 1K. And also, you guys, I decided to call my subscribers the G Crew. So if you haven't already, don't be lame. Join the G Crew. It's free. So let's get into the story. So this was back when I was like 11 or 12 years old. Um, I used to have like a childhood best friend, and his name was Craig. I'm gonna use his real name because unfortunately he passed away. He died. So his name is Craig, and our parents used to drop us off over at the club sport. If you guys don't know what club sport is, it's like a fitness gym. And on the same property, they used to have like a Hilton. It wasn't connected, but it was kind of connected by a catwalk. If you guys don't know what a catwalk is, it's like a it's like a bridge kind of, but it's covered. It's like part of like it's part of like the arch. It's part of like the building, but it's like covered and has like windows and stuff. So like you could walk over there like hella easy, and so it was a lot more faster too. If not, then you'd have to walk all the way through like Club Sport, through the front doors, and then walk all the way on the street, and then walk all the way into the Hilton. It was just much more faster. So like remind you, like we used to spend like a lot of time at Club Sport, and a lot of times we used to get bored there because there's only so much you can do, over there. So one day we were like, you know what? Let's go see what the Hilton is all about. So we go through the catwalk, and on the Hilton, where the catwalk was it was on the second floor. And then when you walk over to the Hilton, you're already on the second floor. So we had to take an elevator down to the first floor. So we're just like looking around, like we're like, oh damn, like this place is hella nice. And so we noticed like a gift shop there, and like you know how you guys go to like the liquor store or to like a smoke shop, and they have that like display case of Zippos, and like it's under like most of the time it's under lock and key, but like it's clear, but you can spin it. And so that's what they had. But instead of like Zippos in there, at the gift shop, they had cigarettes. You could spin it, but the only thing about it, it wasn't under lock and key. So you could like stick your hand inside like the case, and you could pull out like cigarettes, and for sale. So we're like, oh shit, they have like cigarettes here. Cause remind you, like we're like 11 and 12 years old. And it's not like we can go inside like the store and be like, oh yeah, like let me get a pack of Marlboro Reds. Like the store owner's gonna be like, fuck you, get the fuck out. I don't want to see you here again. So like it was like really hard to get cigarettes. So the only way you could get cigarettes back then was like if you knew like if a family member smoked, or if like you could steal cigarettes. Those are the only two options. So we're like, fuck, Um, so like we noticed that there, and like how like you're a kid too, like you don't have like a lot of money. Like you don't have no bank account, like you don't have like really like a dollar, but you might have some change, and that's what we did. We had some change on us, and we're like thinking like, damn, like we see the cigarettes there, but like we need to find a way for the cashier to get away from the counter so we can steal it. So like we're thinking like, what can we buy that's going to be hella cheap and that we can do this? So we're like thinking, and we're like, oh, let's ask for a stamp. Let's see what happens if we ask the cashier for a stamp. So like we get up there to the cashier, and we're like, oh yeah, can I get a stamp? And she was like, yeah, sure. So like both of us were expecting her to like open like the cash register and get like a stamp for us. But like for some reason, like she had to like go behind like there was a door and there was a back room. For some reason, she had to go in the back room. And like when she went in the back room, she was back there for a while, maybe like 30 seconds to a minute. And we were like, oh fuck, here's our chance. So like on that very first day, we didn't steal no cigarettes. And then also like another thing is like way back in the day, um you could smoke anywhere. Okay, you could smoke anywhere. They had ashtrays everywhere. Like they had like cigarette commercials on TV. Like they had like cigarette vending machines everywhere. So like you could smoke anywhere. Like when you went out to a restaurant with your family, they used to always ask you, do you want smoking or non-smoking section? Um so if you guys remember that era, comment down below. Let me know what year you were born and if you remember this. So anyways, so like we get the stamp and then we're like, okay, here's our chance. So like a few days go by, our parents send us to club sport again, and like we're like, okay, here's here's the deal. Today is gonna be the day that we walk over on the catwalk to the Hilton and go down to the gift shop. We're gonna ask for a stamp. We're gonna line our pockets with cigarettes. And so that's what we did. So like the second day comes around, we ask for a stamp, and she was like, "Oh, you two again?" And we're like, "Yeah, like our parents need a stamp." And she was like, "Okay, I'll be right back." So she goes in the back room, and we just take as many cigarettes as we can. I think we maybe took like maybe 6 packs, maybe more. But anyways, we didn't want to take so many that it was obvious, but we wanted to take like enough. So we got like 3 packs each, and so then like when you're a kid and like on Christmas Eve and then on Christmas Day, like you're like hella excited. Well, that's how we were. But like we couldn't jump up and down and like high five each other like right in front of her because that'd be like a little too obvious. She'd be like, "What the hell are you guys celebrating for?" So like as soon as we get out of sight from her, we're like high fiving each other. We're like showing how many packs we got. So what kind of brand of cigarettes we got. And we're like, "Oh shit, this is hella cool." So like like how I told you like before that we had to take an elevator like to go up and down because like where like the catwalk was on the second floor. So we take the elevator up, and like inside like the elevator lobby, they had like couches, and like they had ashtrays up there. It was hella plush up there. And so like we noticed like we always used to notice that there used to be like a little cut, like in the hotel, like not the hotel lobby, but like the elevator lobby. And there like the cut was like inside like by like the window. So we used to always like stand by like, in the cut, and smoke cigarettes in there. And like at that time we thought that we were probably like hella sly, but in like reality we like probably weren't. So anyways, time goes on, and like we keep on doing it over and over again. Now, the people who run the gift shop, they're not stupid. They probably have to do inventory and they probably figure out like, hey, what the fuck? Whoa, 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 why is there like cigarettes missing? Like, and then they probably put two and two together, and they're probably thinking, oh yeah, oh yeah. So I mean, like, it's probably like those kids, who are taking those damn cigarettes. And so then, like this one day, I couldn't go to club sport, um, but my friend did, and he already told me like on this day, like even though you can't go, I'm still gonna steal cigarettes. So like he goes over there, goes through the catwalk, takes the elevator downstairs, to the hotel lobby, and like asks for like a stamp. And this time, like the lady was kind of suspicious now, so like she was like, "Okay, like I'll be right back." So she goes to the door, but like then she comes back a hella quick, and catches him in the act. Now, like he told me that like he couldn't play it off because like he was just like straight up caught. Like she came back and like his like hand was like filled with cigarettes, maybe like 3 packs on each hand, and he was like right about to shove it in his pocket. So like there was no way in hell like he could like play it off. So he was like fuck. So like the lady said like, oh yeah, I was suspecting, it was like you and your friend, who was just stealing cigarettes from us. And then she was like saying like, "Oh yeah," and so I mean like so I mean like you probably come from like club sport. And she was like, "Listen, give me back the cigarettes. I never want to fucking see you again." And so like he was like, oh fuck, and then so like we maybe wait like maybe 2 weeks, and then we do it again, and we do it maybe for like a couple more weeks until finally they say like, listen, the fucking gig's up, don't ever come back here ever again. Like, I'm being serious this time. And I know you guys are coming over from Club Sport. We're gonna let Club Sport know if you ever come back here again to never let you guys allowed in Club Sport again. So we're like, okay, fuck, So like so we're like, fuck. So listen, you guys, that was the time when our parents used to drop us off at Club Sport. We used to go through like the catwalk, go to the hotel lobby, and steal cigarettes. And when we used to steal the cigarettes, we we uh we casually smoked, but like we also sold like cigarettes to like our friends at school. So you guys, if you guys like this video, hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe. Follow all my social media. And it's at Stuttering G, and I'm out.